Hello, my friends. Namaste. I'm Jill Loftus of Nuit Astrology, and welcome to your planetary energy forecast for the week of September the 11th, 2023. I really appreciate you being here, and if you find these forecasts useful and helpful, please share my channel with a friend and be sure to hop on my website and sign up for my new moon newsletter. Let's hop into this very powerful week. There is an enormous amount of positive energy this week, which we need to take advantage of. And I know everyone's kind of losing some hope here with all of the planetary energies that are retrograde. Now, keep in mind, things retrograde, especially the outer planets, they're retrograde almost half of the cycle. But we are currently experiencing everything except for Mars in retrograde. Now, Venus is moving forward, but she's still retracing her steps. The sun and moon, the luminary is never retrograde, so of course they're direct. But that energy of having to redo, rethink, re-examine, have all this information coming back again, it can give us this feeling that we can't gain traction. This week, there is a powerful new moon in Virgo that is augmented by the magic of the sun in a perfect trine to Uranus. So magical realism, magical thinking is one of the great ways to work with this energy, but again, also Virgo energy, the beautiful energy of being of service, of helping, of feeling useful, of understanding and discerning what is going wrong and how it can be fixed. Not just looking at other people and how you would change them, but looking at yourself and seeing how you can change you. Now, another thing to keep in mind is this week that all the outer planets, the transpersonals, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are all harmonizing together in a pretty magical synchronicity. And so this can be because it's outer planets, it's kind of like a low hum in the background. But really, this is evolutionary, revolutionary change energy that is afoot. And these changes are big, they're dramatic, and they involve all of us, okay? Big karmic situations going down with these outer planets. And so keep that in mind as you are navigating this week, right? And again, the answer to most of this month is be a high vibe Virgo, all right? All right, let's start out with the beginning of the week. Now, another energy that's building this week is we've got Venus, because she's moving forward again, and Jupiter is moving backwards. They're stepping into the square. Now, this won't perfect until the end of the week, but it's still close enough all week that you've got this little clash energy coming from that Leo to Taurus energy area of your life. And so look at Leo Taurus and see where you need to harmonize, see where you're being pushed to turn a corner. And don't go over the top, all right? Because remember, when the two benefics come together, we can take on too much. And this is an energy to be a little bit more moderate about, but also to understand that even this complex interaction of those two planets can bring blessings. And that will be heightened as we start the week, because we start the week off with a Leo moon. All right, so it's going to have this really lovely energy to the Mars, right? Because Mars and Venus are talking nice. It's kind of a nice energy. It's really helpful, especially after everything that Venus has been through all summer and all the breakup kind of vibe that's around, right? So pick up on that as we start the week. And don't go to excess, all right? Keep it between the lines. On the 2nd, that moon is going to square to the Uranus and Taurus, right? And that could bring some shock and awe. We also have to monitor. There's a moon void 11:06 a.m. until 1:18 a.m. So basically, this is all Eastern Standard, right? You need to adjust. But that's a big, long moon void on Tuesday that we need to watch. And then you've got that building energy of the sun getting ready to trine Uranus, right? So this is from Virgo to Taurus, practical, earthy, related to what you value, what you love, right? Really keep your synchronicity goggles alight, keep them on, and also make sure that you have time to get outside in nature, because nature may have some answers for you this week. Then on the 13th, we've got a shift of the moon going into Virgo, right? Preparing for that new moon when the sun and the moon merge. But this is going to be the moon standing across the sky from Saturn. This brings in a little bit of seriousness, right? A little bit of somberness, a little bit of heaviness. And then it's going to touch Mercury, right? So your emotions and your mind merging together in this kind of analytical phase. Just watch that you're not hypercritical, all right? Then our new moon is on the 14th, Thursday. It's late on the East Coast, 9:40 p.m. So make sure if you're going to do your rituals the following day, on the 15th, Make sure you do it before 9:49 a.m. the following day, because the moon is going to void after that. Okay, so rituals anytime after 9:40 on the East Coast, before 9:40 in the morning. Okay, the next day. This is at 21 degrees 59 minutes, so essentially about 22 degrees of the sign of Virgo. So scope out your chart to see where you are going to have some magical new beginnings in that area of life. And, you know, prepare for this new moon like a good Virgo. Like, make a list, prioritize. What is it that you wish to manifest? Even if it seems impossible, remember, you've got this bonus energy of this beautiful flow between the sun in Virgo and Uranus, right? That's going to spark up, right? So this is a blessed, exciting new moon, one of the best energies you're going to have for a while now. So make sure you're taking advantage of it. I mean, it is really, really a beautiful moon. All right. Then the next day on the 15th, Mercury is going to start moving forward. Okay, this also is going to give a certain real Virgo mark to this, because it's at 8 degrees in the sign of Virgo. So, see what's happening with that Virgo area of life. It's going to be hugely highlighted, but it's going to be until the beginning of October till Mercury really gets its full force going, right? So keep that in mind. Still have the Mercury retrograde cautions are up. And keep in mind that moon void on that day, on the 15th, is from 9:49 in the morning Eastern till 1:44 p.m. Eastern. Please adapt the times for your time zone. On the 16th, the moon is going to shift into Libra and come together with Mars. So again, might be a little bit more energy on that day. And also it taps into that beautiful blessing energy with Venus. So a lovely day coming. And then September 17th, as we finish the week on Sunday, the precise square from Venus to Jupiter. This is a story that you've been reading all summer, right? This is going to be the final, though. This is going to be the final connection between them in this square configuration. It is going to be in play through the 22nd of September. So nothing to excess, right? Keep it between the lines. What is not working between that Leo and Taurus area of life? It's going to really be highlighted, and you're going to need to make adjustments. The Libra moon does also square Pluto that day, so that can be a little bit of a power struggle, conflicts. Watch that. And again, we have another moon void, 9:06 p.m. till 1 a.m. Eastern. Adjust to your time zone. A lot of floaty energy this week as well. All right. Well, I hope that was useful and helpful. Please take advantage of this energy. I've been working on the October forecast, and October is difficult. I mean, there's no two ways about it. October has a lot of difficult energy. In fact, I'm going to do a monthly on October just because I think everybody needs a heads up. I've already posted the October written blog on my website, so please check that out if you're trying to plan any of that dates that you might want to try to accomplish something. It is a month full of landmines that, of course, will propel us forward, but really needs to be negotiated wisely. All right, stay tuned for the tarot. We'll see what the tarot has to say for us this week. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for any comments. It really helps me to understand that you're finding this information useful, and I appreciate it so much. All right, have a wonderful new moon. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me. And I'll see you in the tarot. Hello, my friends, and welcome to your planetary energy forecast. This is the tarot portion. Lotus Tarot for the week of September the 11th, 2023. A day with a very difficult memory, horrible memory, tragic memory associated with it. But also, life goes on for the living. Yes, we continue. The astrology is really great this week, even though there's some challenges out there. So let's make the best of it. All right. So the basic influence of the past King of Pentacles energy, like trying to build something, trying to start something concrete. And you, Three of Cups, you're feeling some positive energy. You've got some momentum. The environment, the Tower, shit gonna change. That's the way it goes. I think I twanged a lot when I said that.
Culmination of these influences, you being responsible for your own happiness, your own money, kind of taking charge of your life. This is where you're at, okay? Can you hear the rooster? Oh my goodness. Key card of the future is the six. Six of Swords. You're trying to move in the right direction, right? Things fall apart and you're trying to choose the right direction. Two opposing forces. Well, we've got the Lovers, so something perfect showing up. Or seven. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, which is more like, okay, assessing where you're at and seeing what needs to take place in order to create an abundant future. So there's either some kind of magical synchronicity possibility. We've got the Uranus, right? Uranus and the sun with this new moon. Or we're more future oriented. Near future key card, Five of Pentacles. All right. I would really pay attention to this, especially after looking at the October astrology. I personally am going back through my preps to make sure I have gas for my generator and food, and my car is not on E, and I have my candles for if the power goes out. Like, October is massive sketch, y'all. So this is a warning, okay? This is a warning. All right. And then the modifiers. Eight of Cups. So you got the Lovers and now you've got this. It means in order to embrace the new thing, you got to walk away from the old thing. On the other side, we've got the King of Cups. We've got someone coming to you that is emotionally intelligent. Well, on the Lover's side, you've got this Risk card too. If you don't walk away, it's going to be taken from you. You have to be proactive. Wow. And then paired with the King of Cups, we've got the Worry card. All right, this is really interesting because this is very positive astrology this week, but it does not look like things might feel positive. When Uranus is involved, it can be some shock and awe. All right, our two possible solutions on the Lover's side, we've got the Knight of Wands. So once you start to move away from something, then you might really get emotional about it, okay? It might be something that you really have to be active. And then on the Seven of Pentacles side, we've got this Five of Swords, which is like, wow, you're way too hyper-focused on one thing, and you need to see the big picture, and you need to do it fast. All right? Paired with the Knight of Wands, we've got the World. All right, it's going to work out, but it's not going to be easy. Got to walk away. And then, woo, we got two cards that popped up. That's pretty unusual for this spread. Over here with the Five of Swords on the Seven of Pentacles side, we have the King of Wands. That's cardinal energy taking action, and the Nine of Wands, which says keep going, you've already made some preparations. All right, so this is some super interesting tarot for the week. There's going to be something that breaks down this week, and you need to try to choose what direction to move into. There is this thing that seems pretty obviously perfect for you, and the other one is more discerning, like what do you want in the future, right? So one is like, here's the situation. The other one is, I need to figure out what I want. And then we've got this Five of Pentacles. You could be feeling left out, excluded, a sense of lack. I don't have the money, resources. I don't have a plan, okay? On the Lover's side, you either got to walk away from something or it's going to be taken. You've got to take actions to get what you want. You will be okay. With this Seven of Pentacles side, it's like, wow, I really got to think, okay, these are the things I have in my life. These are the actions that I took to get them. What do I want in the future? You know, don't vibe with this Five of Pentacles. Use your emotional intelligence, but also use the energies of a king. Like a king does not just, worry. He doesn't do everything himself. He's not always just caught in the minutia. He's big picture. But you have to watch. All this Virgo energy, worry could be a sport this week, okay? So we're not doing that. Watch that you're not so focused on one thing. You don't see the forest for the trees, right? You've got to take action to finish whatever it is that you started. I feel like that's the story over here. Wow, super interesting spread for the week. I'll definitely be taking notes. I've got some big decisions to make. I know you do too. I wish you the absolute best for the week, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Ooh, that'd be a basket full of sketch.